The Lottery and the Postmaster. Every year on June 27th in this small little village, a ritual is held to find out the winner of the lottery. Mr. Graves is the village postmaster. He is the one who conducts and manages the entire lottery ceremony. Mr. Graves is a middle-aged man in his early 40s, never married, living in an old cottage barn and is totally obsessed with being the village postmaster. Mr. Graves feels like he alone is the boss of the 300 villagers inside the village. The day before the lottery, June 26th, Mr. Graves was startled by a loud knock at his doorway too early in the morning for him. "Hello, anybody home? Are you in there?" a man yelled from outside. "Maybe if I stay in the bed he'll just go away," said Mr. Graves. Seconds later there was another knock, but this time it was much louder and harder than the first. Sluggishly Mr. Graves pulls himself out of bed, walks down the hallway to find out why in the hell is this idiot of a person knocking on his door so loud. As he goes to open the door he notices that there are three well-dressed professional young men wearing suits and ties. Now Mr. Graves really starts thinking to himself as he begins to wonder what is so damn important at 6 in the morning. Mr. Graves rudely answers the door with an ugly attitude, asking the three men, "How may I help you this morning?" The three men introduced themselves by stating that they were the Knocks, and were there to do business about some deeds. Mr. Graves let them in and started roasting a pot of coffee. "So how long are you boys in town?" stated Mr. Graves. "Not long," one of them replies. "Well, you know, every year on June 27th we hold a town lottery," said Mr. Graves, being the condescending postmaster that he is, "and every year we hold a town celebration. I reckon that you boys gonna come by so I can show y'all young guns how us westerns really party. Cowboy style, you know." The three men Mr. Graves is talking to are some highly important businessmen far back east, in a village that is large and popular with 800 people. The three businessmen are brothers who sell and buy property deeds to open and run different types of businesses. Their father, Sir William Knox, is a respectable, successful businessman who owns just about 75% of the village businesses. Jim Knox was the oldest and smartest out of the brothers, standing at a height of 6'2", perfectly built, dark shiny color skin and a freshly cut goatee. "So how do we know if we can trust you? We're only here for 2 days looking to buy a few deeds and, I don't know, maybe check to see if this business opportunity pans out," reported Jim Knox. "Business opportunity, you say?" quickly flew out of Mr. Graves' mouth. "Yeah, that's right," Jim stated. "Well, if it's business you're looking for, then I am your man. See, I'm the postmaster of this village and nothing goes on in this village unless I say." "So how much are you talking about?" asked Jim. "Hold up," Zach Knox interrupted. "Just who in the bloody hell do he think he's talking to?" Zach yelled. Zach Knox is the youngest brother, but the toughest Zach was angry, pacing back and forth, red in the face, yelling something about the statues of the Knox family. "Go ahead, curse, scream, yell, hell, bust a nut if you want to, why should I care? As a matter of fact, I don't give a shit about your daddy, and I definitely don't give a shit about y'all college snoot-nosed punks. I own this village and all the 300 people in it. Hell, I'm the king, the emperor and God Almighty all in one. You got that, boy?" said Mr. Graves. What time did you say that lottery thing is tonight, Mr. Graves?" stated Porter Knox. Porter Knox happens to be the middle brother, and is known to be the most logical and practical one out of the three brothers. "I see we all got off to a wrong start. How about we join in on tonight's fun festivities?" "It sounds like fun. We never attended a lottery back home." "What is a lottery, by the way?" asked Porter Knox. "No, not tonight, the lottery is tomorrow. Today's the 26th and I'm dreading every minute. I have been looking forward to this lottery for a year now." "Yep, it's gonna be a good one," said Mr. Graves, getting up from the chair he was sitting on, full of excitement. "The lottery drawings are at 10 o'clock sharp, but trust me, you might want to get there early to get a great seat." Mr. Graves spoke. Porter stood up, shook Mr. Graves' hand and slightly bowed his head, promising to go to the town's lottery tomorrow. Mr. Graves turns Zach's way, just staring at him for a full minute, then mumbles the word jackass under his breath. "Excuse me, what did you just say?" asked Zach. Mr. Graves shakes his head and answers, "Oh, nothing, I just asked if you boys would like to be entered into the lottery tomorrow. Hey, more the merrier. I heard there's gonna be more than one winner this year. This should be interesting." Before Zach could even reply, Jim interrupts him by asking Mr. Graves if they could get 3 tickets for the village's yearly lottery. Mr. Graves devilishly smiles, turns quickly then races into the bedroom to scour up 3 extra lottery tickets. In the bedroom Mr. Graves' heart was racing very fast, a tingling sensation of nerves twitched throughout his entire body just envisioning tomorrow's lottery of extreme torture, retribution and humiliation. Mr. Graves chuckles, grabs the tickets, shuts the bedroom door behind him then scurries back into the barn to give Jim the tickets. The 3 businessmen were waiting patiently when Mr. Graves returns. He hands Jim the tickets and tells them that they have all been entered into the drawing and that their names will be added to a slit of paper and placed into the village's old black tradition box. Well, I hate to spoil the surprise, so I'm just gonna let you boys find out tomorrow. Take my word for it, it's to die for. Mr. Graves says maliciously. Have you ever won? Zack spoke with authority and attitude. You got a problem with me, boy, interjected Mr. Graves. Zack had a little smirk now and crossed his arms, clearly stating, yes I do. My problem is how you can get a 50% cut out of our money, our business and our hard work just because you are the damn postmaster. I demand we be treated fairly around here or you will live to regret it, I promise you that. Zack Knox hollered. An abrupt laughter came from Mr. Graves, while he replied ordering Zack to shut the hell up, coming from a harsh tone. Mr. Graves bent towards Zack's ear and calmly told him, it's either 50% or 100% you pick. Now I reckon that you boys don't have any more concerns or problems about my 50% now, do you? Mr. Graves stated harshly to the Knox brothers. The 3 brothers shook their heads no. Mr. Graves replies, good I say, you boys are a long way from home. I wouldn't want anything to happen to one of you, if not all of you. The 3 men began leaving the barn, while upon leaving Mr. Graves yelled to them saying, the lottery starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock sharp, y'all don't wanna miss it, you hear? Lottery Day June 27th. The Knock brothers arrived at the village traditional gathering hall by 9 o'clock, they wanted to get there early remembering Mr. Graves told them to be there early to get a good seat. Bill Hutchinson, one of the villagers, was setting up the gathering hall and noticed the 3 men. He walked towards them with an astonished look on his face. As he reaches the brothers he introduces himself as Bill Hutchinson. Jim Knox stares at Bill and states, you're the man we're here to do business with, our father is Sir William Knox. Ah yes, well now's not a good time, you see I really want to do business but today is our yearly gathering lottery, plus like I told your father the village postmaster won't let me sell. Says Bill, we already took care of that, we had a talk with Mr. Graves yesterday, replied Jim. You did? Asked Bill. Yeah we did, Jim interjects. Well great, I just wish you guys would have come a few days earlier. Hopefully everything works out okay, Bill Hutchinson stated. It will, Jim replied. The village church bell rang loudly at 10 o'clock, the whole village now is in the gathering hall talking among themselves. Mr. Graves walks on stage, clears his throat and speaks into the microphone. He started the village yearly lottery with the traditional song, followed by the traditional prayer. Now let's get to the fun, the lottery, stated Mr. Graves. He reached his hand inside the traditional box and grabbed 2 slits of paper. Mr. Graves' eyes lit up and returned back to the microphone and told the village that in this year's lottery the village will have 2 winners. The village looked amazed. Mr. Graves continued while laughing and reading the names Tess Hutchinson and Zack Knox. Kill them, screams Mr. Graves. The gathering hall roars and turns towards Bill Hutchinson and his wife Tess Hutchinson. Tess, son picks up a rock and throws it at her head, while Bill turns to his left, looks at Tess, saying sorry and hits her over the head with a boulder. Tess laid there dead, blood oozing out her body. The brothers looked terrified, backing away trying to leave. Mr. Graves yells over the microphone, get them, they're getting away. The villagers turned towards the Knock brothers and rushed to get them. The Knock brothers screamed, turning to run. Mr. Graves smiled watching everything saying to himself this is the best time of year. The end. Written by Michael Anthony Neal Jr.